Good evening, everyone. It is fantastic to be with you at the Wintrade Awards. Now, this is an event that's very close to my heart. A few years ago, I was honoured to win a Wintrade Award, and it's got pride of place in my living room at home. I'd like to start by thanking my dear friend, Dr. Yvonne Thompson. Yvonne, you created Wintrade to support women in business, I think it was over 24 years ago. But the community that you've built is a gift to all of us. And Wintrade is just as relevant today, and maybe even more so than it was back then. And I know that I speak on behalf of everybody here when I say thank you to you for all that you do. Now, this to me is the perfect time to come together for the Wintrade Awards, because my goodness, what a year it's been for women. And despite everything that's been thrown at us, we continue to persevere and we continue to achieve great things. And there are so many recent examples. Take medicine. Hero researchers like Sarah Gilbert in the UK and Katalin Kariko in the US, they played really crucial key roles in creating the COVID vaccines. In arts and entertainment, we saw the Academy Award for the Best Director go to a woman of colour, Chloe Zhao, for the very first time, with Nomadland, which is an incredible film. And let's not forget sport. Any gymnast fans out there? I'm sure you all know Simone Biles, the American gymnast, who many say is literally the greatest athlete of all time, full stop. Last month, she landed a vault that no woman has ever landed in competition before. And I really can't wait to cheer her on alongside all the other amazing women at the Olympics next week. Now, this year has proved once again that even on an unfair playing field, women have the strength, they have the brilliance, and they have the talent to excel. Each and every one of you in this audience is proof of that. And so it's incredibly important to celebrate these achievements. And that's why I'm so proud that Facebook supports the Wintrade Awards and is sponsoring the Women in Tech category for the 3rd year running. I want to say a huge congratulations to all the finalists tonight. You're leading the change that we need to see. And I'd also like to thank Baroness Verma, Carol Stone, Her Highness Saida Basma Al Said, Sydney Yvonne, and the Wintrade team for putting on this important event. Now, I've talked about women's achievements this year, but we all know it's not been easy. And over the past 18 months, we've seen women saddled with housework and childcare that remind me in many ways of the 1950s. I saw a statistic recently which showed that during the pandemic, female startup CEOs in the US took a 30% pay cut. What about the men? Well, they took a 2% pay rise. 2% pay rise. So when it comes to equality at work and at home, we still have a lot to fight for. And at Facebook, we're committed to supporting women and empowering them to succeed. And one area that we're doing this in is in small business. So many small businesses have been hammered during this pandemic, and ones led by women have really tended to suffer the most. Over the past year, we've given $100 million in grants to help. And we're also committed to continue to support women entrepreneurs with our She Means Business program. And this program provides training and mentorship to 65,000 women across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa this year alone. Here in the UK, well, we're really focused on helping firms to reopen. And just this month, we worked to create beautiful windows for 13 shops across the UK. Almost all of these shops are owned by women, and we hope these windows will really encourage people to stop by and to support these entrepreneurs. Now, we're also doing work within Facebook itself. We're continuing to hire and retain talented women. And our goal is that by 2024, 50% of our global workforce will be made up of women and other underrepresented groups. And we're also rolling out new programs that are tailored to women's needs. Earlier this year, we announced a new medical benefit. And that's a benefit that can enable our employees to consult a specialist menopause doctor. This is a health challenge that is too often forgotten, and we want to bring it into the light. Now, when we talk about achieving equality for women, it can start to feel a little overwhelming, but it's a global problem. But from what I've seen, big changes often start with just one person standing up and saying, hey, how can we make this better? And that's what we're here to celebrate tonight. All the times that each and every one of you has stood up as a leader and decided, you know what, I'm not going to settle for this status quo. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to be the change I want to see. So here's to each of you, the women shaping the future. Congratulations from all of us at Facebook to the finalists here tonight. I hope you have a fabulous evening and enjoy the rest of the Wintrade Awards.